Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steezy, and I welcome you to another round on the battlefields of War Thunder. Today I'm flying out the Spitfire Mark IX Premium Edition in the USA 3 on the beautiful map Berlin. Um, First of all, I've got to say thank you for the appreciation of my, well, introduction video, so to say. I mean, 30 views, that's a lot. That would be like my classroom watching me play a game or announcing that I'm gonna play games, which I think is, well, that's pretty amazing, I guess. Um, and another thing I have to say is that I'll only be doing one battle today because I've got exams today, or I've had an exam today, and I'm gonna have an exam tomorrow. So I don't have that much time to play today, so I can't really bring you another battle because after this game I'm gonna have to learn freaking math. Um, so I'm very sorry, but I think this game is, well, it's not good, but it's okay. As you'll see, I'll get a kill, I'll die, I'll get a stupid death, and also an assist. Um, but I think that video or that battle showcases what you can do against certain planes and what you should definitely not do against Germans in this game, because we're flying against Focke-Wulf 109s and BF 109s. And yeah, I'm just starting to, or preparing to climb. And by the way, the Spitfire Mark IX Premium, it's a, wow, that's a freaking awesome plane for climbing, gotta say. You'll see in a minute that I can climb 30 degrees with weapon and not lose any speed at all. I lose a little bit, of course, but that thing is so good at climbing, holy damn. It can keep up and even climb better than some German planes, which is, that's pretty impressive. So, like I said, we're flying against Germans, and one thing to note against Germans is that you should never ever possibly, if you can avoid it in any way, head on against them. Because that's for two reasons. First of all, they're very maneuverable, so they can outmaneuver a lot of planes like the Russians or most of the US planes. And another thing is they've got their weaponry split up into the wings and the nose. And the thing with that is, if you fly a head-on, you've got to watch for two things. If the plane has got all the cannons in the wings, it's a little bit less risky to fly head-on, because the weapons, when they're in the wings, got a convergence point where they converge their shots at about 500, 600, 700 meters. That you can adjust that in the option menu. And at that point the shots will cross and split up again. So it looks like an axe, and if you are ahead or behind the axe, the shots will miss you. But if you got your weapons in the nose, they'll almost all the time shoot in an exact line and will hit your pilot dead on and just completely murder you. So you gotta watch for that. And most of the German planes got their weapons split up, so you gotta watch for that. So this Focke-Wulf 109 is approaching me, and I'm not in the not in the mood to fight him, so I turn towards him and do a little nice maneuver. I pull my right aileron and my elevator down, go underneath him, and now I do a hard right turn to try to get behind him, which kinda works. But now you see the advantage of Germans. He tries to get this Berkat, but he doesn't quite hit the shots, and now he starts to unclimb me. Even though the Spitfire Mark IX is a very, very good plane at climbing, it can't keep up with the Germans. Germans are just so good at climbing, so I try to get some shots off there. I hit his elevator, I think, but it's not a critical one, so he just keeps on flying and completely ignores me. And because I think I can keep up to him, I'll go into level flight right there and try to catch up to him, because in level flight, when he's climbing, I can catch up. And you'll see that after a certain amount of time, when I'm close enough, I'll try to rocket shoot up there and maybe get some lucky shots on him to, I don't know, create his elevator so he has to come down to me and I can easily get a kill him in. But that is the first major mistake I do in this battle. Yeah, exactly that. I try to outrun or outclimb a Focke-Wulf, which is not impossible, but it's really, really hard, and I'm not in the condition to do so with this plane. So as you see, I'm now rocketing up there, trying to get in range. I get pretty close, about 800 meters. I shoot him, and I don't get hits. So what I did, I just wasted time, wasted energy, wasted shots. I'm only at 700 shots for my MG and 240 for my cannon, and I go away. But now he turns, and that's one thing he does wrong, because you can't turn fight with Spitfire. That's the strength of the Spitfire. It's a very good turning fighter. So he sees that I can get shots on him, so he dives down, and because he's German, he can outdive me. So I think, well, if I can't dive with him, I'm just gonna follow him, try to get some more shots on there, but I don't hit him quite. So I think, well, I can't dive with him. I'm just gonna follow him, and as I reach the speed where I am about to break my wings, I go into level flight, and I'm gonna stay up here because I see, well, not a lot of Germans are left. So I think, well, I can keep my altitude advantage, stay up here, and if someone needs help, I can just dive down there, because I'll lower my speed in a minute. And as you can see, the Bearcat dives down there. Very good diving fighter. It's definitely way better than the Spitfire, so it can easily do that maneuver. And now I see the Bf-109 following one of our friendly allies. I can't quite see. Yeah, it's Tempest, I think. So I dive down there, and now you can see I'm above him, and I've got the altitude advantage, so I can dive down there and try to get behind their tail. I put my focus onto the Focke-Wulf. It does a sharp right turn, so I fly a little loop, turn down my speed so I don't overshoot quite as much or break my wings. It goes down there, so I fly another left turn, and now I'm behind it. But because I wasted my shots up there trying to get him, I don't have that many left, and I spray. I completely missed that one. I get a hit right there, and I crit his right wing. But because I have still got too much speed, I overshoot a bit. The friendly Bearcat shoots him on fire. No, the friendly Focke-Wulf it is, I think. Shoots him on fire. And he goes down. I think, well, that's my kill. I crit him first, so I try to get a shot on him, but he's dead. And first kill. Now I turn my attention onto the, I think it's the last, no, it's not the last guy. One of the last guys, another Focke-Wulf 109. But because I wasted shots back there and didn't quite hit him, I'm very low on shots, so I, of course, avoid the engagement, never head on. And I do a nice little loop, and now I'm behind him, but he gets shot down by a Bearcat. So there's only one or two guys left. One is over there, 12 kilometers in the distance. I'm not gonna fly to him, but I'm gonna try to kill this Focke-Wulf, and that's the second mistake I do in this battle, or the second major mistake I do here. I try to head on, because I think, well, there's only two planes left. Why should I go back? If I go back now and rearmed, I'm gonna be back on the battlefield when we've already won the game. So I try to head on, and now you'll see how much you can get shredded by German. I miss my shots. I get a hit on, but he shreds my right wing, and I go down. At least I get an assist, which is fine because, well, it's a gold plane. That's also some points. There it is, and that's the game. There's only one German guy left, and we've got about 6 to 7 planes up in the air and ready to rip him apart. So I think that was a good battle to see what you should do or what you should not do with your plane. And again, I'm very sorry for only being able to present one game to you, because like I said, I'm in a little bit of a hurry. And yeah, my teammates are gonna kill this last poor German guy now, and that's the game. So I think we should go over to the end screen now and see how many points I got. So I've completed the battle. I got 50,000 civil lines for this battle, 18,614 points for my Bearcat 1. 8,900 research points, but I've already got everything unlocked on the premium Spitfire, of course. I only need a couple more points so I get the mark, so I can put 4 little decals on my plane. I'm not gonna do that, and yeah, that's the game. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you tomorrow.